Hey guys, it's Chelsea Messenger with Picks and Parlays with a free baseball pick. We've got a scorching hot weekend deal for you, 25% off the entire website with the code word parlay, Parlay. That's 25% off, and it ends Sunday at midnight. We are talking Mariners Angels in this one. We've got Chip Chirimbes joining us to talk this matchup out west, where these teams have not been, the top of the league. The Angels, especially, have been definitely underperforming, especially when it comes to their pitching. The Mariners have been a nice surprise here and there. Kyle Lewis has been off to a really good start. The rookie for the Mariners, one of the hottest hitters in baseball. So, Chip, where are you leaning when it comes to this Mariners and Angels matchup?
Well, you're right about the Mariners. They're only 13 and 20 at the time, but they have won their last 5 out of 6. While the Angels, I mean, what a major disappointment in this team. Everyone thought, here we've got Trout, who everyone considered already the greatest player in the history of baseball. Julio's out, he's going to hit his 260, I guess, with a little pop in his bat. And then they added Randon, and Ohtani's supposed to fill in and do what? I mean, major disappointment. 10 and 22 on the year, only 5 and 9 at home, and they're 1 and 5 in their last 6 at home. So it's hard for me to back the Angels. They're so disappointing. And Justice Sheffield is throwing for the Mariners. Last 3 starts, he's starting to show some promise. He's 2 and 2 on the year. His ERA is 3.5. Got hit hard early. Last 18 innings in 3 starts, ERA 1.0. And he's got 16 Ks in 18 innings. So the Angels, I no matter what the line is here, I would have difficulty backing them. They just don't perform well. And what are you going to do? They don't score in the clutch. They leave men on base continuously. Boy, it's like a hate bet for me, Chelsea. I don't know what to tell you. I haven't played the Mariners before I played the Angels, that's for sure.
We do have an update here. I see that Dylan Bundy is listed on MLB.com to be the starter for
Forget
this
everything
game.
I said.
No,
Forget
well,
everything
he
I
is
said. I
their
want
best
the
pitcher.
Angels. I know it. He's pretty good, and he's coming off getting beat. Didn't he get bombed last time out? I want the Angels.
Well,
Forget
he's
everything I
three and
said.
two. So he's that should say something. He's their best pitcher, and he's only 3 and 2 with a 2.58 ERA, which means his numbers are good, but the problem is he's going to have some run support. So when you're betting on these games, you've got to look at them as a whole and keep in mind that this Angels bullpen has been completely taxed over the past, couple weeks because a lot of their starters have not gone deep in games. So if you leave it to the bullpen, it's hard to trust the Angels.
And it's like you said, like Lance Lynn for the Rangers. He's pitching great, but he's playing for the Rangers, and he's really going to have difficulty winning because they're not scoring. Maybe the same way. Excuse me. Maybe the same way for Bundy.
Dylan Bundy.
I mean, yeah, he can pitch great, and not. How about DeGrom? There's a perfect example of a guy that's coming out, giving up 1 run, 2 hits, and no decision night after night. I mean, if Bundy starts, it sort of changes my attitude toward the game because of how efficient he is. But overall, I'm really not happy with that team. And when are they going to get it going? They're already past the halfway point, and they only have 10 wins. Everyone's supposed to make the playoffs this year, aren't they, Chelsea? I mean, what are the Angels waiting for? Well, who's pitching for them nowadays? Bundy.
Oh man. Well, when I look at this matchup, even before that they announced Bundy was pitching, and now that they have announced him as pitching, I think you'll get a better number when it
Yeah.
comes to the total. The Angels are an astounding 12-1-1 to the over at home. The Mariners are 13-4-1 with 13 overs on the road. So just based on that alone, obviously Dylan Bundy makes it a little bit more complicated, but I think you will get that in the number. I think the number is going to be a little lower. So I'm still going with the over in this one.
Well, Chelsea Bundy's been known to give up a few home runs in Baltimore, so you have that going for you. He's got a lot of live stuff, but he does get tagged sometimes and gives up the long ball.
Right. Or, the Angels could just score a lot, which would be nice. They do have a lot of sticks in that lineup. The pitching has usually been the problem in the bullpen.
Yeah.
That's going to do it for Mariners Angels talk here on Picks and Parlays. As always, good stuff from Chip. Thanks for joining us.